So they took your pictures?
Yeah, and we have no intention of going back. We're not going to mess with that.
So I just want to backtrack over a little bit of your conversation here. You are a horse owner, and
yeah,
saying a little bit about that. How many horses you own? What's your background with horses?
I've been a horse owner my whole life since I was young.
Okay.
I grew up in Pony Club. I took riding lessons for over 20 years. As a young adult, I was a competitor, and I've trail ridden my horses all over the mountains of Vancouver Island, and I've worked with horses as a career. So there isn't anything that I don't understand about horses when it comes to this race. I know what kind of risk they're being put, and I think, I can imagine they do get the best quality care before and after the race. I'm sure they get the best quality feed. I'm sure they get turned out.
Yeah.
Beautiful ranches. But we're not here to question that. We're here to question the fact that they're being put in a situation where injury or death is extremely likely.
Okay.
The death rate is higher than any event I've ever seen.
And obviously, you're not too pleased with their quote-unquote independent assessments that they came out with recently.
Yeah, it wasn't independent. It was a self-audit. So they were the person that has done this audit, this so-called livestock handling expert. She's on their payroll, so she's paid by them.
Okay.
The whole livestock handling expert title is a made-up title. There's no certification or qualifications that go along with that, no credentials.
Okay.
So, if we're going to be listening to anyone, it should be veterinarians. And I think what I would like to see is an actual independent review. And I would like to see a panel of equine veterinarians from all across Canada assess this race, ones that aren't being paid by the Stampede. And it really needs to be veterinarians that aren't, whose businesses don't depend on rodeo stock. Obviously, we're not going to find a veterinarian who primarily treats rodeo stock that's willing to speak out against the largest rodeo in Canada. I don't think it's too much to ask for an unbiased review.
Okay.